Hey everyone, today we are going to be doing a ranking video. We're going to be ranking all the perks from worst to best, and we're ranking them by how well you can survive, how far you can go with them, and how well you can survive. Yeah, and this time I'm not recording at 1 a.m. like the last ranking video, which was the Wonder Weapons video. So it should be more clearly and more thought out. So, I already told you the rule. Obviously, like, no gobble gum, but that's kind of not really a thing with perks, so I don't know. Got really nothing else to say. Please like, subscribe while you're here. Probably gonna say that at the end as well. And, I don't know. Yeah, can you guys just please like, subscribe? We're trying to get to 40 subs, maybe 50 before the end of the year. And I really appreciate if you guys came. Well, yeah, let's stop in the first one. Alright, item number 14, I think it's 14 spot, is Who's Who. And Who's Who is good if you're a great player. That's the only thing it's good at. Because when you go down, a clone of you will appear, and you'll with the starting pistol, and you have to try to revive yourself. Like, pretty much before round 10, and it's kind of useless. No, before round 10, it's kind of useful, but after round 10, I'd say, don't even grab it. It's just not useful. You could easily down when you're a clone, because you only have the M1911. I mean, if you had, like, a ray gun or something, that would be different. Like, if you had the wonder weapon of the map, you can probably kill everyone. Like, watch. See, I'm playing as my clone right now. Gonna head around and revive my character. And if you have quick revive, you obviously use the quick revive. But besides that, yeah. But besides that, there's nothing really else to say. It's just not the best, but it's useful if you're really good with it, I guess you could say. But it just doesn't go anywhere on my list. It's just number 14 spot. Let's on to the next one. Item number 13 spot is Tombstone, and this is pretty good and this perk is really good if you're a bad player. And this perk is only on town and transit. So and on town you can do the 6 perk glitch, but when you go down, you can pretty much kill yourself while you're down. It's like, don't feed the zombies, and then after that you'll just be dead, and then the next round you can go collect your tombstone, or you have everything you had except tombstone. And people do the 6 perk glitch by grabbing a perk and then grabbing their tombstone, which is actually really good. So let's hop to the next one. Item number 12 spot is it's Mule Kick, and Mule Kick gives you a third weapon. So I obviously had 2 weapons. I'm grabbing my third one, which is a KN-44. But yeah, and like, it's just kind of expensive, $4,000 really. And say you have to hit the box, that's another grand. Say you pap it, that's like $5,000. So you're like $11,000 for this. It's just kind of weird to have. Like, I would rather just have a perk that would actually help me than this, but it's still good. And then at our number 11 spot, I think it's 11, is double tap 1. And I'm showing you, and all double tap 1 does is increase your fire rate. So there, I just showed you my fire rate on the wall, and now I'm going to show you, and it's so much faster. It raises your fire rate by double, and it's super useful, especially for like the HK21. But besides that, it doesn't really do anything. You just really go through ammo a lot faster, and some people might not like that. So yeah, so that's just number 11. Item number 10 spot is Deadshot Daiquiri, and you might be wondering, this perk is useless. Well, actually, I'm on console, and it points the trigger right at their head, so I consider it more useful to me since I'm on console, but if you're on PC, it isn't as useful. But on console, it's 1,500, but in PC, it's 1,000, so it does increase. It also increases your hip fire rate by like 30%, and yeah, it's pretty much all it does. It just makes you aim better. It's kind of useful. It does. It's pretty useful, like I just said. But besides that, it's nothing. It's nothing great. I don't remember spot where you have Electric Cherry, and since sadly I do not have Mob of the Dead, you guys will not see it with its actual perk machine, but you will receive it with like Origins of Dreisendrach, which it's on in Der Wonderfizz. And Electric Cherry, if you guys don't know, when you reload, it puts an electrical charge around you. So say if you shoot one bullet and then reload, it's going to be not as strong electrical charge, but if you use all the ammo and then reload, it'll be at its maximum charge, which is actually pretty useful at stunning the zombies if you're in a bad situation. So that's why it got so high up here. At our next spot is PhD Flopper, and this is only in Black Ops, so yeah, there's that. And all it really does is make you immune to splash damage, be able to flop. You take no fall damage, and you'll be able to, like, flop. I don't know if that's still in the game, but besides that, it's really useful, I'd say. That's why I got kind of decently far up, but it just doesn't really compete with the rest of the perks. So, yeah. Yeah, like I just said, it doesn't really compete with the rest of them. At our next spot is Vulture's Aid, since I do not remember the number. But Vulture's Aid is like 3 mini perks. One, you can see pretty much everything on the map if you're in relative distance of it. Number 2, points and ammo will drop off zombies, so you can just run over it to collect it. And 3, there is a green mist around some zombies that you can hide in, and other zombies will not see you. So it's actually super useful, and it's really easy to get to a high round using this perk. So that's why I put it this high up, and like I just said, it's super useful, and yeah. Sorry. At our number, I don't even remember, we have Stamina Up. And what Stamina Up does is make you have like double the endurance, and makes you run like 10% faster. So it's quite noticeable, so it's really good if you're going to be training. So that's pretty much it. Well, that's not it, but it's really good if you're training. It's not really good if you're camping, so if you say a Nocturne Toten in the BO3 version, I wouldn't recommend grabbing it, but pretty much on other things it would be useful. At our next spot is Quick Revive, and Quick Revive got this far because, there's really 3 uses. In World at War, and you're on solo, it does absolutely nothing. You're on any game, and you're in co-op, it just makes you revive your teammates faster. And if you're on solo on every other game except World at War, it will, when you're down, you will pull out the starting pistols and whatever they're called, like Death and Taxes, M1911, etc. And you will just be able to shoot them around, and then Quick Revive will revive you without your perks, but you will keep your same weapon. So it's pretty useful, especially if you're going to high rounds and you can get cornered. And it's actually still pretty useful. I almost always grab it, but if you're playing solo, you only have 3 uses of it though. So yeah. At our number 4 spot is Widow's Wine, and Widow's Wine it's this high up because of this one thing. One, when you throw a grenade, it will stick to really anything, and when it explodes, it will web the enemy. 2, you have a bit stronger knife. Well, and number 3, when zombies hit you, they will be trapped into a web. So I still think that some of the perks are better than this, but it's really good if you're getting out of situations. But if you get stuck in that position and you don't have anything to clear with the zombies will eventually break out of that web and still finish you down, which is why that one drags you down this far. But besides that, it's still good. yeah, besides that, but it's still really good. I recommend you get it if you have it, or maybe as a 5th perk choice. So yeah. At our number 3 spot is Double Tap 2, and Double Tap 2 doubles your fire rate, as you can see here, and deals double the damage. So it's like you're shooting 2 shots, but you really shoot, but with the same magazine. So it's super useful. This is me without it, and yeah, there will be a clip with me with it. And earlier, when you saw like the split screen, the one on the left had Double Tap 2, and the one on the right did not. And you guys could see that its fire rate was so much faster. So I recommend grabbing this. It should be like $4,000 just because of how good it is. This thing, it doubles the damage for everything but wonder weapons. So it's super useful. I almost always grab it if I have on like Nuketown, almost everything. But yeah. At our number 2 spot is Speed Cola, in my opinion, definitely dragged around here. I meant to say earlier in the video that it also contained my opinion, but my bad, I apologize, it's my fault. But what Speed Cola does is really just speed up your reload time, and I love this perk, especially with, like, say, LMGs. If you're just camping, you can just reload fast, and boom, you're right back to where you were. And I love this perk just because, like, I got used to it, and I don't know, I just really like it, you know. And at our number 1 spot is, what do you think it is? I don't know. It's Jug. So, without Jug, you go down in 2 hits in every other game, and then in BO3, you go down in 3 hits. And if you have Jug in every game except BO3, you will go down in 4 hits. But with BO3, you will go down in 1 hit. No, in BO3 you'll go down with 5 hits. My bad, sorry. I misspoke there, sorry. But yeah, this is the best perk because it definitely makes you last the longest. No doubt about that. As you can see here, like, you could just take several beatings. You just gotta stay calm for a bit longer. But besides that, this was my list. I hope you guys enjoyed this video that was definitely fun to make. Can you please like and subscribe to the channel? We're trying to get to 40, maybe 50 subs before the end of the year. We're definitely getting there. Definitely have some other videos coming out soon, especially some cool challenges, more BO4 videos, etc. I hope you guys will enjoy those. Always been fun to make. Fortnite events coming in soon, just letting you guys know about that. If you guys are watching this who watch Fortnite, if you guys want an update. And besides that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe to the channel. See you guys next time, and goodbye.